Hello everyone, my name is Barbara. I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland and likes to knit, and today I have a finished object for you, but it is a special one because of the yarn I got, because of the swap it involved, and there is something for you too, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. And before I show you the hat, just to let you know, please check, are you watching this video on Knitting I Love channel? Because lately some people are taking my videos and uploading them on different channels. Thank you so much for your support. Subscribe, like, that way you know that you're watching me. And if you comment, I will respond. Thank you. Here is my hat. Okay, let's start quickly by telling you what kind of yarn I used, what tools I used, and then more about the thing. It's just all over the place. Anyway, okay, just watch. Hopefully I'll do it right. Calm down. First thing first, bag. This bag I took to knit this beautiful hat. This bag, I'm so sorry, maybe hopefully Davixta, so Victoria, is watching. She gifted me this hat and she knows the creator because there's no label or anything like that, and I know she wrote down who from who did she buy this bag, and she gifted it to me. I love it so much. You can see I have owls over here, and it's a beautiful blue color inside. It's small, it's perfect for hats. I love it. So what else? I just put keychain, hat, the one that you can get in my shop, some stitch markers, and the main that I used is from Share My Passion. I use it as a beginning of the round marker or starter. Here it is. It's so beautiful. I'll put a link down below to her shop. It has seashells inside. So nice. And this ring, it's perfect for 3mm needles, so you have size 2.5. So I actually go it through this. No, I actually can go through, yes, through the ring. So that's why I'm using it as a marker, but as you can see, you can use it as a progress keeper too. Thank you. Anyway, I don't know where the bag is. I had to clean it up because I was looking for a bag that actually I found completely somewhere else, so you could see all my whips if you're interested. But the one that I have is over here. Again, I have a hat. And why I'm saying about it, because I was using in this pouch this lovely set of needles, Hayahayas. You can find them in my shop if you're looking for Hayahayas sharps, interchangeable tips and cables to knit hats. Maybe not only, there's some things that you can match with socks, so check it out, knittingilove.com. Yeah, so I use this pouch. From where did I get the yarn? Anyway, the situation has happened that my cousin, when I was attending Edinburgh Yarn Festival, so you know, in Scotland, I was able to visit her and I spent some time, and I love yarn, and she said that she has loads of puka yarn, and she gave me to try on. Okay, if you hear now a cat noises, it's the cat outside the window wanted to, you know, but I should pay attention to him, not to you. So I got some puka tea, and when I went through it, it's more licorice, and now a tractor. I live on the countryside. Phuket tea, licorice, and I'm not a fan of it. So therefore I figure out that instead of trying to drink it and not enjoying it, I thought it would be really cool to create swaps. And that's what you can find on Ravelry in the group Knitting I Love. So I'll put the link down below that you can go directly if you're interested. So the idea is that the whole package, including an envelope, will be less than 100 grams. So I try to get like 99 grams. So the next stage would be that I would include 3 teas. So let's say like this or something as similar. Anyway, on the screen now I can show you, because I was sharing that on Instagram, how the package looked for this swap. So mine looked like this. I'm not showing you what is inside because you can go and find it out yourself in a sec where. So yeah, so what I did, I created that group and I wrote down information. So maybe if I get a chance to put it over here if you want to freeze and read about it, and maybe, so yes, and then maybe example what I write when I'm asking for someone to swap with me. At the moment, as you can see, it's in progress. And when I'm editing the post, I'm adding photos that I'm taking on Instagram, you know, with the minis I get from someone who's swapping with me. And then when I finish, like this. So for this hat, the Ravelry post for me looks like this. Oh, okay, that's a lot, was it? So the first person that said to me that she would really like to swap with me was Erin from Envy Knitting podcast. So check it out on the screen. So I'm not saying that I have to swap with only podcasters, anyone can swap with me. And just to be aware that if I do swap with you, it means that I will be tagging you on social media, and probably when I finish object like I finished here, I will mention you and put your Instagram at least, or Ravelry name over here, just to, you know, just to say thank you. Right, what else? So what did I get? This is the photo on Instagram, so you can see that I got a beautiful card, and I'm so bad I'm not including cards in my swaps. I'm sorry. I couldn't find anything nice. Then obviously 3 teas, and I kept it to show you. But anyway, on the screen I was posting on Instagram, I figured out that I'll be rating them. So 5 stars is the best score. So I was drinking these 3, so I can show you. I was drinking these 3. Have you ever had these? So yeah, on the screen you can see it. How did I rate them? Because I don't remember, and at the end of the day I will be putting that on Instagram in that circle thing. So just, I don't know, come back to it in case I would want to, I don't know, will I come back, but at least you will have an idea too, and if you try these you can kind of see do we like the same tea or not. Why not? But then I got minis, and here on the screen, again a photo, I got minis. That's how they look like. The same day that I opened it, I did Instagram Live, and then this is what I'm thinking of doing too. So when I open the package, I do kind of unboxing swap things on Instagram Live. Just be aware, it's like, you know, you could see me with wet hair and, you know, reality. So anyway, I started knitting this, and it's not a pattern. I didn't follow any pattern. I just went with the flow, and you know, you have a feeling and just go with it. So actually this is a pattern I'm thinking of publishing in the future, and I'm thinking of writing down a 50% off code in that thread in the future. You know, I'm saying things and then I hope I'm going to do them. So I will need test knitters. I still need to write it down a proper pattern, like not my notes. And if you're interested to knit it, please get in touch with me. And the best would be on Instagram, because normally when I do test knit, I create a group on Instagram and we can chit chat over there, and you know, you can tell me all the errors, you know, and the stuff that I do in regards to patterns. Well, with the hat, maybe hats, I'm not that bad lately, I hope. So yeah, yarn. So what yarn I got? I got information what the yarn is. With mine I try to label each and let you know also what did I knit with it. So on this channel, not only you can see, on this channel, not only I have finished object videos, but also podcasts, but also I have playlists. So you can go and see, for example, playlist hats and see what kind of hats I knitted or socks I knitted. So if I mentioned that this mini is from this project, you can basically go and watch that project. Well, finished object about the project. Okay, because it's getting long. Right, so what did I get? So I got this yarn, this beautiful, you know, I'll take it off. I love hats, look at me now. Better with the hat. It's better with the hat. So here you can see that beautiful green color, and actually this mini, this is a 20 grams mini, was dyed by Erin from Knitting Envy podcast, and she did an amazing job. Maybe on the screen I could squeeze in over here quickly how it looked in the mini. Then the second one is a Kirk from Legacy Fiber Art. So I hope you know Chelsea and Sue. That's their yarn. Can you believe it? I would never be able to get it because, you know, America, Ireland, customs and stuff. So I'm so happy. And this one is unknown, and it was also 20 grams, but you know, you're knitting, you're getting your size, and then you just need to cast off, right? But it's beautiful too. So from the Kirk I have that much left, and for the unknown yarn is this one. So you can see I caked it and it looks like this. And unfortunately in my last episode, I think it was episode 63, I haven't shown you minis. It was just between now and then. It happened that I got it, I couldn't resist, cast on the same day, and during my holidays I knitted this. Actually, even in my vlog I didn't even put any bit of progress on this hat, but if you follow me on Instagram, Knitting I Love, you can definitely check my stories. I'm very active there. So you can see my daily life and things that I'm knitting, or putting knitting garments on me, or my socks that I knitted, and yeah, so I think it's so fun. Check it out if you're interested, or if you're on it. Erin was so cheeky and she was able to sneak into that 100 gram a set of stitch markers, and I actually think I used one to a set of stitch markers. These are lovely, aren't they? And actually the owner is on Etsy, so you can check it out. Freeze the screen if you need to and find it out. I used one to mark the round because even for increases I was, you know, trip and stuff. I didn't want to mess with, I didn't want to mess. The truth is I didn't want to lose any of these. So I figure out the creases that you don't need markers. Yeah, you can do that too. And obviously at the end, just today, I placed my beautiful tag heart with a beautiful sheep over here. You can get it in my shop. Just be aware, they're very long, and most of them, I think when you see 4, they're for hats. Obviously there is a one with a snowflake and with 3 stars, so you can kind of flip it over, but there is one set that it's called color. So basically if you want to have it on a sweater, that the heart is actually placed properly, because otherwise the heart would be upside down. So check it out. I think it's so cute, and because I feel better wearing a hat. Right, here again, Erin, thank you so much for swapping with me. You're my first swap ever, actually, so I'm so happy with the minis, because I actually did a bit of a swap for like advent calendar, but it wasn't minis, it was like random things. It was a big package, so this is really, really cute, and I'm so happy to continue that. My idea is that every time you want to swap with someone, you just post a post, and basically you write down a certain number that it's in progress, or you're free and you're looking for someone. You always write down if it's international, or you just look for someone in domestic swap, so you need to write down from what country you were from, and what else? So anyway, once I finished this, I did another post, or I don't know how it happened, but I actually did another swap with Lily this time, and she is a podcaster from Nordic Stitches. She's also an amazing knitwear designer, and I'm actually using the same sets of needles which I was missing from there, and I have it here. I got minis from her and I have it up here, work in progress. Hopefully I'll show you more during my next episode. Finger crossed that I will be able to sit and chit chat for like an hour at some point. And what else? I think that's all, isn't it? If you have any questions, if I forgot about anything, please let me know down below. Like I said, double check that it is Knitting I Love channel. Because life happens, and I hope we're going to have fun. I want to make more friends, and that way is the cheaper option in regards post, and also loads of fun to mix yarn. Obviously it doesn't have to be 3 by 20 grams minis. It's written down now that you can mix other minis, and what I'll be doing, I think in the future, I'll write down, for instance, that I would like to swap, and maybe I'll write down I have like 10 grams minis and who'd want to swap, because you can have 20, 10 and then 5s and mix it up, because what I'll be doing, I probably be knitting hats. Somehow I'm just drawn towards that area. So so if you have any ideas with the minis that you have, that you could gather 60 grams overall with your minis, and you're interested to swap with me or someone else, well, at least swap with me, because you can also write down what kind of mini sets you would be interested in, because you're working on some projects and people do that. For instance, we have a few ladies who are adding the minis to their blankets, so that's fun too. And whew, I'm so excited about it, as you may see, because I think it's something personal and stuff. Like I said, I'm able to afford to send post to you. It kind of costs of a nice coffee, so I try to kind of feel that we're having fun. Obviously, I'm tagging person and try to have a conversation and asking what you're going to knit with your minis. My idea is that I will knit with those minis. So once I finish a project, then I'm posting who wants to swap with me, and when I received a swap, I'm casting on straight away. So no worries, those minis are not going to stay somewhere and wait until I'm fancy to use them. But no worries, you can hoard them, hug them every evening, and enjoy that you got something really cute. And I can't wait to see you with who else I'm going to swap in the future. Okay, now did I tell you everything? I told you that this pattern probably be in this pattern I'm going to publish soon. So if you're interested to test knit, let me know on Instagram. And I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next one. Don't forget to use #KnittingILove. Show me what you're knitting. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe. Like this channel. Again, double check it's Knitting I Love. And I hope to see you next time. Bye. I'm so excited.